Hi, my name is Courtney Pimentel, and this is my Dispositions to Teach video. What dispositions do I possess that will make me a successful teacher? I possess the disposition of high expectations. As a college student, I have pushed myself to be as successful as I can. I strive to pass each and every class with an A, and I give 100% with each assignment. Do I make an A every time? No, but you learn from your errors and you do better the next time around. I hold high expectations for myself at work as well because I strive for perfection in my tasks every day. I also hold high expectations for my children. When I see a grade on an assignment that I know that they could have done better with, I let them know that this is not their best work and that I know that they can do better. I push them to put their full effort into their schoolwork. Honesty is another disposition that I possess that will make me a successful teacher. I cannot stand dishonesty in any way, shape, or form. When I need to give advice to a friend or family member, I tell them the cold hard facts, even though it may upset them. But I know that what I am saying is in their best interest, and all I can do is hope they take my advice and become the better person that I know that they can be. The final two dispositions that I possess that will make me a successful teacher is compassion and dedication. I am the type of person that loves so much that it hurts, but it is a trait that I have had for as long as I can remember. When it comes to family and friends, my love and dedication to them is above all else. I strive to make them as happy as I can and do the best that I can for them. What dispositions do I need to work on before entering the classroom as a first-year teacher? A couple of dispositions that I know that I need to work on is reflection and curiosity. Constructive criticism and feedback I do not typically like to read because I get upset when people think that I do not put my best effort forward. I know that when I turn in projects and see that peers, coworkers, and professors have found error, I get offended, but I need to practice accepting their feedback as only a way that I can do better in my presentation the next time around. I need to understand that they see better potential in me, and I need to take their advice to become the better me. Curiosity is another disposition that I need to work on. I have found that curiosity is just another face of being nosy. When I have to ask questions, I always feel that others think I am incompetent and that I am just wasting their time. I do need to work on this because I do not want my students and children to think that asking questions is inappropriate. I am there to help, and I want them to understand that. What attributes should a professional educator have, and how should they behave? What standards guide their thinking and actions? There are several attributes a teacher should possess if they want to make a lasting impression on their students. And they are respect, patience, communication, and love. A teacher that shows respect to her students or his students and listens to them with an open mind can open many doors for that child. They may not have anybody to talk to at home, so this may give them at least one person they can connect with, and it will be an amazing help for them. Patience is another much needed trait in the field of teaching, because there will be a variety of different students from different cultures, religions, countries, socioeconomic backgrounds, and learning abilities. If we are unable to accept these students and give them the time that they need, how do we expect these students to reach their highest potential? That is why I believe that patience is so important, because I believe that every child, regardless of who they are, can be the best that they can be. Love is another attribute that I believe that teachers need to possess. I have been in classes where teachers do not show any love to their students, and I have seen what it can do to the class. The students in return often do not respect their teacher, and they were unable to reach their greatest potential. Students need love from teachers just as much as they need love from parents. Just like their parents, teachers are adults in their lives that will develop them into the adults that they will one day become. A teacher's attitude towards the profession and the attributes that they must possess needs to come from an ethical standpoint. To be successful, they must know and understand the list of teacher ethics. If they do not practice these standards and apply them to the classroom, then they are not only setting themselves up for failure, but they are setting up their students for failure as well. We must practice these standards if we want to be good character role models for our students. How might teacher dispositions positively or negatively influence the psychological and moral development of adolescents? Teacher dispositions are universal standards that instructors must possess and model in their classroom and throughout their communities. If students see how their teachers act and present themselves to the class, the school, and the community, then this will allow these young adults to see how to be civil in the real world. However, if instructors fail to model these standards effectively, then the reverse can happen. Students will also show no respect towards the instructor because they know that being a teacher is just a face the instructor puts on every morning. And they are likely to recognize that teaching isn't the instructor's passion, and that it's just another job. How will I uphold expectations of the profession, including code of ethics, professional standards of practice, and relevant laws and policies? I will uphold these expectations by conducting myself in a professional manner in the classroom, throughout the school, and the community. I will show respect to my students, their parents, coworkers, and individuals in the community. I will dedicate my time to my students and my job. I will push my students to their greatest potential by holding them to high expectations. And I will become an advocate for better education for all students because every child has the potential to learn and be the best that they can be. How will I promote healthy moral development with students in my future classroom? I will promote healthy moral development in my students by holding myself to high standards of morality. I will promote a culturally accepting atmosphere where all students feel safe and secure in who they are. I will not allow for any biased behaviors or actions. The more secure my students feel with me, the more I know that they will trust me and be honest with me. I want my students to know that if they ever need somebody to talk to, somebody to connect with, or even to vent their problems to, my door is always open. If I am unable to speak with them at a specific moment, I will have a Dropbox that they can place notes in, and I will be certain to get back to them as soon as I can. No student will go unheard.